I hear secondhand, but I hear that because of a lot of the work I've done, that a lot of athletes are slightly wary of me, slightly afraid of me. And I find it quite sad, really, because if they actually did sit down and have a chat about it, what they would discover is a bit like how, I do actually, I'm very passionate about the sport. I did used to do it. I was a student at Loughborough and loved athletics as a kid. And my point would always be that you only need to be worried about me if you're if you're doing something wrong. Because my motivation for a lot of this is actually to try and protect the clean athletes, to try and as journalists, expose the wrongdoers, expose the cheats. So really, if you're in this sport and you're doing it honestly and you're trying to win, then you really ought to welcome the athletes that are asking the hard questions, the journalists that are asking the hard questions. And unfortunately, and I often think it's the fault of the agents, that they don't actually process it properly and think it through and actually talk to their athletes and explain what the motivation here is. Yes, we have to, we have a requirement from our employers to get interesting stories and write interesting stories. But it really is motivated by wanting to sift out the bad guys, and if you're one of the good guys, don't worry about the supposedly scary people